Hello, já jsem Broňa, nadšený učitel angličtiny z Brna, který pomáhá lidem zamilovat se do angličtiny. A vás nadšeně vítám na začátku dalšího dílu Easy English with Broňa. A dneska vám pomalou, ale přirozenou angličtinou jednoduchou zkusím říct o všech pracích zaměstnání, které jsem kdy za život měl. Já jsem si to sepsal a hezky vám to budu povídat tak asi na 10 minut. Takže pokud si chcete potrénovat poslech v angličtině, přirozený poslech, není to umělá inteligence ani nějak uměle načtený text, prostě vám budu vyprávět, jako kdybych s váma seděl v hospodě. Tak, pojďme na to. My first job was a factory worker. I worked in a factory. It was a factory for knitting machine. The machine's making socks. But I was not making socks. I was making machines for the socks. It was in Třebíč. The company was called Uniplet. And I was 18 years old. So after secondary school, I want to go to university, but they didn't want me. So I ended up in this factory. I was factory worker. After about 2-3 years, maybe 3 years, 4 years, I decided to go to Ireland with some of my friends and try to find a job in Ireland. And I did. And the job I had in Ireland was called probably assembly line worker. Assembly line, it's a line where you put things together, you know, a line of people and everybody put something together. It was a factory and we were making glucometers, little machines that tells you how much sugar you have in your blood. It's for people with diabetes. So I worked for 1 year in Ireland in a little town called Fermoy, close to Cork. When I came back from Ireland, I worked in the same factory in Třebíč, Uniplet, for I think 1 more year. But then I decided to start university and I went to Brno. And when I studied university, I worked as a freelance teacher or private lecturer. I was giving private English lessons to students. I usually traveled to their house or they traveled to my house, and it was me and one student and we had lessons. Then, after about 3 or 4 years of university and teaching private, I went with my girlfriend, now wife, to Scotland. And in Scotland, I had 3 different jobs. First job was I was a car park cleaner. I was walking every day for about 2 hours around a car park in front of a supermarket, and I was collecting rubbish from the floor with some special machine for collecting rubbish. I emptied rubbish bins, and in winter I cleaned snow away. My second job was I was a supermarket cleaner. I worked in a supermarket called Marks and Spencer, and I was hoovering the floor. So every day for about 3 hours in the morning, I was hoovering the floor in underwear section with girls' underwear clothes. I hoovered all the carpet every day. And my job number 3 in Scotland, and the best one, was that I was a shop assistant in a shop called Boots. It's health and beauty. People came and I said, "Hello, can I help you with anything?" And I was helping people to find things. I was also at the cash desk where people pay. And I was responsible for dental section. So I always brought toothpaste and toothbrushes. So it was always ready for people to buy. When I came back from Scotland, I continued working as a private teacher, as a lecturer. But soon after returning, I got a job as a secondary school teacher. At gymnasium Husovice, Elgardka. I got a job there because my friend got pregnant and she was looking for somebody to teach instead of her. And I spent beautiful 13 years at grammar school. Grammar school, it's gymnasium in Husovice. So it was 13 years. But also when I was teaching as a teacher, I also continued with this freelance, private lessons, and it continued for 13 years. And I think 5 years ago, almost 5 years ago, I stopped working as a teacher in school or at school, and I started to teach only private lessons. But also I started doing, I don't know the name. I was like a English businessman because I was doing, or I am doing, a lot of things with English, like writing books about English, making videos about English, online courses about English. Now I have Broňa Plus English Club and English meetings and a lot of things connected with English. But slowly, because I have this idea to help all the people in the Czech Republic to speak English and to help all people to fall in love with English. So slowly, from Broňa freelancer, one private teacher, it slowly became a company, Broňa, because first I needed somebody to help me with accounting, with money and invoices and banking, then somebody with video editing, then somebody with my webpage, and slowly I started building my own company. So maybe now I'm still an English teacher in my heart, but also I think I am a company boss of Broňa.cz. So that's my job: factory worker, assembly line worker, private lecturer, car park cleaner, shop assistant, supermarket cleaner, private lecturer again, secondary school teacher, freelancer, and now maybe a company owner. Moc děkuji za poslech. Někdy podle mě je dobrý si to poslechnout třeba 2x, 3x, pokud vám samozřejmě nevadí můj hlas nebo vás neštvu, abyste to všechno hezky vsákli do sebe. A jinak se budu moc těšit u dalšího dílu Broňacastu, anebo i tohohle speciálního jako pod tématu Easy English with Broňa. Kdyby byl nějaký témata, o který bych si chtěl, abych povídal, tak dejte jenom vědět. Mám moc radost, že spolu můžeme dělat angličtinu. A hlavně na závěr, jako vždycky, to nejdůležitější, don't forget to stay awesome and dream big. Bye bye.